What's up? What's up? What's up? Another 2 weeks in a row homework for Dub. Yeah, I've seen him cry. He's been crying every day. What's up, Trav? Down bad choices. Yeah, he's down bad, dude. Down bad. Poor guy. He did it. He fucked himself, though. That's the thing. He's good. He screwed himself. He got fired from Wild Tank. Can you believe that? You hear the pipe hit the counter? Yeah. He's on weed big time. He needs weed though, to cope with his failed life. Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, we're all doing well except for Dub. Dub's doing real bad. Active cases against his own seed. I know. He's just mad he's going to jail. That's why he's mad. He's mad that he doesn't have a job. He's mad that his life sucks. He's mad that everything in his life is junk. His house is junk. His cars are junk. His clothes are junk. His attitude is junk. He goes nowhere, does nothing. Just the same old repetitive nonsense of poor me. He's looking at guaranteed probation. Yeah. That's bad, fool. What's good, bro? Nothing much, just, chilling, catching up. See what you guys are up to. How's your week? KCBD, what's up, dude? What is up? That's real bad food. He's telling complete strangers about a high school graduation party. That's a valid point, man, West. I know, he was going on and on about it. He's going to be like, people from Wyoming, people from Nevada, people from everywhere supposedly are showing up. And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. No one's coming. He says victim did too broke to go to trial. No one's showing up. Yeah. He's going to get creamed, bro. That's what's going to happen to him. You can think, he's going to get away all he wants. That dude ain't getting away. Lock on the refrigerator, food cabinet. Yeah. But, Natasha's stuck taking care of his daughter, That's the sad part. He's a deadbeat again. Flopping around in other states, doesn't even have a job. Like, why aren't you in Montana? Yeah, you're in God what's no state doing absolutely fucking nothing. Right? And even as fixing the car. It makes no sense, right? So he can make $3.50 an hour, right? 12 hours a day or 16 hours a day or whatever he claims. Then why the fuck are you fixing your own car? You'd be losing money fixing your own car, dipshit. You don't think about that, huh, Doc? You just spew a whole bunch of nonsense out of your mouth and think that people don't catch on. It's like nothing you say is accurate, bro. You make everything up. I'm still waiting. Yeah, we're all waiting to see his welding degree. We never will. He never doesn't have one. He can't weld, bro. He fixes fucking cracks. He does stick welding. He knows a process of welding. One. That's it. He cannot TIG. Maybe he could do MIG. MIG is easy enough for a lot of people to do, but beyond that, stick, that's about it. He can't fabricate. He can't build anything. He can't read any blueprints. He knows nothing about machining. Right? Doesn't know how to do anything. He knows one thing. That's it. In a huge, huge, huge trade. Right? The welding industry is huge. You have to be able to do more than just welding, right? How about fabrication? But one me or two. Hey, you Welch pig. I mean, we're talking about all this. Well, he would have to have a job first, and that alone is impossible for fucking Dub. The motherfucker can't work. He just can't work. Why? Because it's work. It's hard work, right? He wants to talk about working, show you videos of doing something one time. That's what he does, right? He makes a video of him doing something one time and plays that video over and over and over. Just like him going to the gym, right? He goes to the gym for a week, takes 5 days worth of videos. And then what do you see? For the next 20 years, you see that 1 week's worth of videos. That is fucking dumb. He doesn't job, get fired. Just like the Wild Tech thing, right? He went there, worked for a day, took some fucking pictures while he was there. And now everyone has to hear for the next 20 years and see those pictures. But behind the story is he got fired in fucking 8 hours. Because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He knows nothing about welding. He can't weld, bro. Like, even his judgment, like, Midwest is TIG welds. Like, he was like a whole bunch of holes in it. Like, he doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. That alone, I was looking at that, I was like, what the fuck is this guy even talking about? He has no idea what a good weld, what a bad weld is. Always a broken record. He is, dude. Non-stop. Just broken record. Because he doesn't do anything, right? He has no new stories. I mean, he doesn't have any stories to begin with. Dub's life, Dub has no stories. Dub has no real stories. Everything he tells is all from like fucking movies. That's it. His life is like extremely fucking boring. Right? He grew up with a mom and a grandma. His dad was a Mo. Right? In a trailer. And then what? You went to school. You went to high school. Right? And then what? He got hooked on drugs, flopped around, did nothing. Like, there was no gypsies. There was no nothing. Never held a steady job. He's just floater. He just floats around. Does carpentry one time, works that for a week, and then does a little masonry from a friend that he knew. And then does a little bit of welding at a shop, production. And then quits and does a little plumbing. He's one of those kind of guys. Never holds a steady job. On drugs, off of drugs, on drugs, off of drugs. In and out of jail. Just wasting, doing nothing. Having a kid. Abandoning the kid. Then gets with somebody else. Has a kid. Then takes off. And then has another kid. And then once, it's all fun in the beginning. Right? But once they get birthed, then it becomes not about him no more. And that's when Dub leaves. Because everything got to be about him. He has no stories, bro. His life is extremely fucking boring. It's been nothing. He hasn't been cut by no knives. He hasn't been shot in the chest. He hasn't been hit in the head with shovels. The only thing that's happened to him is he got raped in the mountains. That's true. That's been confirmed. That's about it. And he did that. It was consensual for meth. And we blew that off the water, exposed it. So that is the only story he can talk about. If he's going to talk about a story, it's about with five black dudes in the mountains. That's the story. He can talk about that because it's true. Beyond that, everything's false. Never was in Mexico. Never ran with the cartels. Right? Never ran with the gypsies. Never owned a hot rod shop. Doesn't have 26 years of welding experience. Dude's a fucking idiot. 26 years of welding experience. Like, get the fuck out of here. But at the same time, you're just doing all this other stuff. It's like, dude, just stop, bro. Too many movies, Dub. Too many movies. Heavyweight champion yet? It's coming. It's coming. He has like a $2 million coin collection, bro. He has two pennies worth $2 million. I mean, come on, like that's just he has right. His TV is on a fucking dog crate, but he has two $8,000 diamond earrings in the back collecting dust. It's like you just can't make it up, bro. That's his fantasy. That's what he dreams about every night when he goes to bed. He sucks his thumb and then goes into his fantasy land where he was a prisoner and a shot caller and a business owner. It's embarrassing, Dub. Like, please, Dub, get a job. It's time for you to get a job, right? And it's time for you, Dub, to keep it for a year. Let's do that. Okay, let's start with 6 months, right? Work your ass off like you always talk about, right? Do that. And after that, go for another 6 months, bro. He needs a job. He needs to keep a job. It's embarrassing. It's ridiculous. At this point, it's ridiculous, Dub. You need a spanking. That's what you need. Ridiculous. Natasha needs to do it. Natasha needs to spank him. Put him in his place. Say, Jim, knock it off. Get a backbone, right? Put your work boots on. Stop talking about shit, right? Do your actions, Jim. Do what you say, Jim. It'll never happen because Jim is just he's a clown. He's a clown. Either going to jail or skipping town. Yeah, make better choices, Jim. Yeah, KCBD. I think so too. I think the dude's gonna skip town. And he's so invested that, like, from now on, it's fucked. Dub will always be on the internet. He will always be on YouTube. Always. So even if he skips town, it's just gonna get the dude's gonna get caught. Because this is his life. Right here, right on this platform, right here is Dub's entire life. Like, this is all Dub cares about. Real life, shutting off the phone, getting away from whatever this is, right? That's not a concern to him. What's going on in real life, doesn't care. But this, right here, is all he cares about. Just on his phone. Ha, ha, ha. He's an idiot. That's why he goes nowhere, bro. He never will. Come back to YouTube. Oh, he's been literally put on a drum. What is it? He did. It's bad, fool. Just never ends. Just never ends. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going and going. This is like so important to him. Like, he just needs to worry about himself, bro. And do the stuff that he talks about. And Tony got his ass, bro. With the clip that he plays. See, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's insensitive that Tony's doing that. But you got to think about this, right? Look at all the stuff Dub says about other people's kids. What has he said? Right? He's called every one of our kids. My kids, T-Train's kids, Blue Collar Vet's kids, Chrissy's kids. Who else? Mrs. King. Yeah. You know. Everyone. Right? Calling their kids retards, and then what? What do we see? What does Dub have? Right? It's projection. Whatever it's called. Just crazy. And then it's sad, right? Because he's not around. Who's taking care of her? Fucking Natasha. That's insane, bro. Just crazy. Where's Jim? Gone. Right? It's too much work for him. Because she needs 24/7 fucking care. Sad, bro. You have no insurance. It's embarrassing. He's wimping out. He is, dude, because it's like taking care of her. It's probably a full-time job. You can clearly hear by the way she talks. You shouldn't be there, bro. That's your kid. Be there. Figure it out around there. Like, there's no need for you to travel 3-4 states away for a job. A guy like you, Dub, with everything that you can do, you can build homes, you can do this and that and the third, but you can't find a job in the entire state of fucking Montana. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, it's insane. You have to, like, travel to the North Pole to get a job. The only motherfucker on the planet that gotta fucking travel to Timbuktu. It's insane. And then what? You travel all the way to fucking Nevada or Wyoming or wherever the fuck you're at. I highly doubt you're in fucking Nevada because your car ain't gonna make it, bro. That thing's old as shit. We can hear it fucking creaking down the road. The springs like going down the road. Tires about ready to fall off. He can't find a job because of the trolls. We get him fired for his N-word videos if he was too close to Dylan. His own videos, you know. That's who's like the Wild Tech troll. Yeah, Wild Tech seen Dean's channel and I got fired. How the fuck does that make sense? How did Wild Tech see Dean's channel and somehow you got fired, Dub? That doesn't even make sense. Wild Tech, right? We've talked to them personally. And what did they say? They say not only were you just absolutely weird and very, very, very creepy, and not being able to weld at all, they fired you because of the N-word videos on the internet. You going around acting a fool. Yeah, I'm a business owner, and then 3,000 N-word videos. He's like, yo, I can't find a job. Damn, I have fucking allergies, bro. It's defamation repost dumb videos. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. Damn, you're going to prison for like at least 20 years for that. You can't share his own videos. You can't. You're going to prison if you do. If Dub got canceled, racist, he did get canceled. You would have people donating 100K to him. Yeah, that'll never happen. Dub's an idiot. Stand a chance of the ones that are adopted by normal to people. Yeah. I know, Trav. It's never going to end, dude. Trav, this shit's never going to end. I'm just being real. Shit's never going to end. Dub's just going to keep going and going and going and going and going and going every day. Because he's not going to go out and do anything. Right? He's not going to better his life that he claims. It's all talk. He blames everything like it's been, 6 years and the guy still blames fucking COVID. Like, go watch the video. Somehow COVID took $250,000 cash from him. Like, dude, you don't operate a company, bro. It's a guy in a truck. Stop acting like you had this giant company and all this material to pay and people couldn't pay you for the job. Just your goofy ass in a truck. And somehow COVID costing you $250,000. Get the fuck out of here, bro. No one's believing that crap. And then you just get all mad. I wonder why people don't believe me. Because it's retarded, bro. What the shit you say does not make sense. The timelines don't add up. It's worse than the Bible. Okay, that was bad. I'm sorry. That was fucked up. I said it's worse than the Bible. There is a lot of contradictions, so people don't want to admit it, but it is true. I'm just speaking the truth. Not as bad as Dub's life. You see Dub and Daddy in court. What were they doing? They were huge, yeah. I seen Dub in the court. I seen the video. You had to like turn to the side to get through the doors. That was bad, fool. Real bad. Johnny said goo goo gaga. Dub decides from Riverton Casino. Apparently. Dub's going to shit his britches when his feet built. Yeah, exactly, KCBD. Exactly. He's going to shit his pants. I mean, he already shits his pants now, but it's going to be even worse. He's going to fucking take a giant dump in his britches. He's going to be scared out of his mind. He's a pussy, bro. At the end of the day, Dub's a clown. He's a bitch. Yeah, I didn't see dude. Ask him, dude. Dub, please explain this to us right now. Please, Dub. Come on. Explain this, Dub. You have an excuse for everything. You guys are mad because. That's what he does his entire life. And he's like, you guys are mad because. You guys are mad because I put my pants on this morning. Yeah. Midwest is mad because I have all my TIG welding certifications. 15 of them. Midwest is mad because there was a hair in my Panera soup that we what the fuck? You fucked it all up, Dub. Why'd you dump so much butter in there, Dub? We could see it. It was like at least 3 inches of butter, Dub. But Dub, that's unhealthy. You guys are mad. That's all he does, Jimbo, is try to figure out why we're mad. He knows all why. He has like 100. That's what he does. He like thinks of why we're mad. It makes up these things of why we're mad. Yes, Dub. That's why we're mad. You guys are mad because I graduated from Gillette College 4.0 honor roll. What does he say? Leadership of success, and what the fuck it is? He says leadership of success and diarrhea or some crap, and then he says, I took 17 dudes with me to college. 4 of them did something, and I could like repeat his bullshit. He says, Jesse Coy Crawford. That's hilarious. Hey Jesse. He had 26 years of welding, but then went to welding school. I know, Midwest. I know. Dude, thank you. That's just. I mean, thank you. You couldn't have said it better, bro. He had 26 years of welding, but then went to welding school. That makes absolutely no sense, Dub. Dub, that alone makes no fucking sense at all. Why would you need to go to school? You have 26 years of welding experience. By that point, a degree will serve you no good. Like, think about that, Dub. Plus, with all your contradictions of what everything else that you were doing, right? Doesn't the math ain't mathing through 26 years. But let's say hypothetically that was true. It makes absolutely no fucking sense. Well, you would go get a welding degree. And then that goofy motherfucker said he was an instructor. I heard that on his live. Either was today or yesterday. That motherfucker, that jobless motherfucker, had the audacity to say he was a fucking instructor, bro. Instructor of what? Not having a fucking job? That's about all you're instructor of, Dub. Like, instructor, welding instructor, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. The only motherfucker you are instructing, Dub, is yourself. That's it. He can't even dress for the court. I know, he has the balls to say he's a CWI. He doesn't even have a job. Like, you have to have a job first, bro. Do you have more certs? Yeah, and a better job in actually fucking welding every day. Every single fucking day. I think it's crazy, bro. Crazy. Fucking Flintstone. He's just down bad. He's like the perfect person to not be, bro. That simple. His wedding hoodie, he said. He said his wedding hoodie. He wants to be the boss, yeah. And that's why he's only the boss to himself. That's it. Because he doesn't, when you're the boss, you've done everything, right? You've gone through, came out the mud, as they say. Right? You know what the fuck you're doing. Dub doesn't. Dub's never spent that time as an apprentice. Even in welding. He has not. He's picked up a fucking, stinger and welded a couple rods. That's all he's done. And I would say for his diesel degree, he took a little bit of welding. I would say that. If he has any type of schooling for welding, it was for the diesel degree, and which is good, right? That was smart. You're taking a diesel degree, you're going to take some welding classes. That's smart, right? Goes hand in hand. I wouldn't say hand in hand, but it's a good little thing to know. And he sits there and takes it and runs with it and gets a fucking welder life tattooed on his fucking head. Like, how are you going to get welder life tattooed on your fucking head, Dub? You don't even have a job. I'm going to keep going back to that. You need to have a job. I know talking about it sounds good and like drawing pictures on your hand might, to you look good, but you have no backbone. You can't actually do it. Because you're doing that entails, a lot of hard things. Dub has worked in months. He's down bad, bro. His mom's top of visiting because Los Angeles was dumb ruined and asked her, "Why did you leave me?" He did, dude. That's bad, fool. You want to come up here, Midwest? You don't have to. You can tell us about that. That's bad, dude. He thinks everyone's natty. That toothless crackhead Marywood, he said. Yeah, I'll send you the link. He's gonna get a come up here. Nettie and Tupper, they're going bald. That's bad. Are they really? Daddy's go bald. Damn, dude. Now needs to go to Turkey, dude, to do the hair transplant. Natty is a dude, though. I really think deep down. I don't know. I have my, so what do they call suspicions? I don't know. Just that picture when Dove got rocked by Jan, Natty was standing there. Kind of looked like a dude, bro. I don't know. Oh, Ghost. What's up, bro? Got Ghost in the house. Dub, what are you going to do with all these homies, Dub? Ghost is right here, Dub, punking you out. What are you going to do about it? Dub, like, seriously, though. Like, what are you going to do about it, Dub? Like, seriously, Dub. Seriously. Like you say, seriously, though. Seriously, though, Dub. What are you going to do about it? There is nothing that you are going to do about it, Dub. Nothing. Nothing. We're still waiting. Thanks, Bobby. We're still waiting, Dub. Like, seriously, Dub. What are you going to do about it, Dub? What are you going to do about it, Dub? We are not going to jail, Dub. You can't put us in jail, Dub. And, Dub, you started this. Prove, Dub. Prove where we started it. Because we didn't start it. What's up, dude?
What up, bro?
What up?
Yeah, so today he said he has a good name in Dylan, but
He did.
he's fighting an active case in which he threatened to kill Emily.
Yeah.
Multiple times. My question to Dub is, he said also today that he had 26 years of welding experience, and then he went to school for welding. Why would you need...
Right.
Like, why would you need certifications if you have 26 years of welding experience?
Right.
And then his mom doesn't come to town and visit anymore because 2 4th of Julys ago, Dub ruined that. She came into town, took the girls school clothes shopping, balled them all out, hooked them up, and then Dub pursued to take her head off with a Roman candle and
Yeah, you remember
said, "Die, bitch, die," and completely sounded malicious towards her. And then the last day she was,
like I said, nobody's punking me out. Nobody's sending me to prison. You fucking kike nigger. Nobody's doing any of that. Where is the fan at?
Yeah.
So, hey, you guys all know what he did. You know the stunt he pulled and made 4th of July about himself 2 years ago. So they're all sitting there, and Dub looks at his mom out of nowhere. Of course, Dub always all the attention has to be towards him, right? All the girls are getting spoiled by their grandma.
Yeah.
They're having somewhat of a normal weekend, and then Dub looks at his mom and says, "Why did you leave me?"
Did he say something like, "When did I ever shoot my mom with a firework?" Because I'm pretty sure that was a thing too.
Yeah,
he did, dude.
Yeah, he had a straight bull with her.
His mom but where did I ever do that? Where did I shoot my mom with a firework?
She was literally 10 feet away. She was 10 feet away, and he was blasting a Roman candle off at her face, saying, "Die, bitch, die."
What the fuck, bro?
It's he recorded it himself. He was live.
That's insane.
Yeah. And then he also went live, and he said he admitted that his mom left abruptly. She left because he literally looked at her and said, "Why did you leave me? Tell me now." like, dude, it's like, get over it, man. Like,
yeah.
I wonder if he called her and told her Happy Mother's Day recently. Probably not.
No.
No, he spent Mother's Day, literally. I was with my mom out. We were out doing things. And when I was at the restaurant with her, I looked at my YouTube, and Dub was live on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
He was, bro.
It's every holiday on YouTube.
Yes.
Down bad.
Every fucking
And he's not with Natasha, like if they were together, he would be there on Mother's Day. 100%.
And then he tells everyone in the world, strangers, right? He he tells strangers about a high school graduation. Why are you telling strangers about a minor's high school graduation?
Right.
And then when people say stuff about it, why are you guys talking about a minor's graduation?
Right.
Predators.
Right.
Why are you guys molesting my daughter? Why are you guys trying to molest my daughter? First
Yeah,
off,
yeah.
those aren't your kids, Jamie. They're literally not. The only
Facts.
kids you claim are literally not yours, dude. That's
Yes.
like he claims he has 12 kids. 0 are his. None of his actual blood kids are his.
Yeah.
Well, I pray
The
that
blood
I
kids
pray
are
that she
him.
goes to college, and when she does go to college, she's gonna realize she's gonna meet other dudes and realize that, oh my gosh, like
100%.
she was right all along with her gut, and that was Jamie's not normal at all, not even close.
Yeah. 100%.
And what's funny is this, right? So control. All right, honey, I will. So Controlla, Big T, Tony played it on his live, and I think it still might be up. I don't know which one it was, but so Big T took Zaya to court, and in court, Controlla is complaining about what Zaya said something or mentioned something about her child on live stream. The judge literally dropped he had, like papers in his hand and a pen. The judge literally dropped that shit on his or on his gavel or on his podium, looked right at fucking Controlla and said, "Ma'am, you having your minor child in earshot of a YouTube live is borderline child abuse."
That's
so
crazy.
how many times has Dub gone live in earshot of children?
Absolutely.
A couple hundred?
Yeah.
But we're the we're the child abusers.
Yeah.
But
That make sense, huh?
Yeah, make it make sense.
So, besides Dub, what do you guys think of Big Sid being a complete scammer?
That's well, I
You
think
think
it's
he's
easy.
scamming?
Well,
Yes,
first of all,
too.
Alvin, you got to understand, he's on methadone. Okay, so when you're when you're
Bro,
when you're
he
on,
said he's going to rehab, and he went and took a picture in front of one. He said,
yeah,
"I was in there for 3 days, and I had to leave. They kicked me out."
That's badass. He took a
Then,
picture in
bro,
front of
then he
it.
said,
he's like for the
"Now I
haters.
need money.
That's
Now I need
hilarious.
you guys to send me money for subs. Now I need money for a cell phone."
Yeah, I know
That's badass.
he's completely he lives
He's
in his
on a
mother's house that
708
passed.
set.
He lives that house he doesn't have to pay for because that was his mother's house that passed away. Rest in peace. So he's living in a house where he doesn't have to pay rent. I think he only has to pay utilities and whatever it costs to keep himself going. But he literally said one day he took a picture in front of a detox and he said, "Just wanted to show you guys for the haters. I'm going to detox." And then the next
Wait,
day,
have you ever seen somebody goes to detox for 3 or 4 days and they're like, "All right, you got to go now"?
no, it's a minimum of like fucking
Oh,
a
like
week to
what
10
the
days.
fuck? He said, I don't think he ever went. He didn't go at all. He took a
Well,
video and posted it for money.
Well, even if you go, like most of them, they can't hold you against your will. So do I think he went there for like a day to get meds because he couldn't afford to keep getting high? Yeah. He needed to get well. And then what does he do? He's back on the liquid handcuffs, methadone.
Then he gets out. He says, "I'm off to 708. Now I need you guys to donate money for me to get subs. Now I need money for a cell phone. If you guys want me to continue making videos,
Yeah.
I need stuff, bro." Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. And he's talking about devotion.
It's a hustle.
He's
you
like,
know?
I woke up this morning, guys, and I took 60 milliliters of methadone, so I'm just feeling the spirit today. And
He was high as fuck today. He made a video
yeah,
saying Big Dog is in jail. I'm like, what is this guy talking about?
the devotions that
what
spoke to
does
me.
methadone do? Like, what is it?
When you're coming off drugs, it makes you literally feel like you're Superman. It makes all the withdrawal feeling go away. It makes you feel it makes
Oh,
you
really?
feel like it makes you feel euphoric. It makes
It's
you
a
feel
pill or what is it? A shot?
it's a liquid. So they have methadone a pill and they have methadone the liquid, but for most
I see.
cases at a clinic, they start you off on a liquid.
Oh, you drink it like once a day?
Yeah, like once or twice a day, and it's flavored like bubble gum. And dude, I'm telling you right now, like,
Really?
yeah. So I've had friends that have been on methadone, the liquid, and I've seen someone go from withdrawing, like crying, sleeping next to the toilet, to like dancing around feeling like $1 million. Like that's what it does. It makes the withdrawals go away, and it hits
And
receptors in your brain that just peaks
Sid was
euphoria.
suddenly
Oh.
Sid was suddenly happy and go lucky making videos, larping about K-Frog going to jail. He was high as fuck off that shit.
Yeah, methadone will make you. But the problem with
He needs more
methadone
money
is
too.
methadone's the worst thing to ever come off of. Like that shit's in your bones.
Really?
Methadone. It stores itself inside of your bones. Like, dude, I've heard of some cases. It's taken. I know one guy. It took him almost a full year to quit feeling the withdrawals from methadone.
So how is it used? So basically you're going from one drug you get hooked on to another drug that you're hooked on.
Yep.
That's
And it's
crazy.
worse. Like,
Then how
like,
do people
dude,
get off?
like heroin. Like, if you do heroin, it's gonna, and you want to come off heroin, it's 3 days of shitting your pants and throwing up, and then it's out of your system. Like these other drugs that
Oh, really?
like oh yeah, these pharmaceuticals that they have you take to come off of those drugs are 10 times worse than the fucking actual drug.
Really?
Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Let's go back to Dub. Dub, you never did meth. I'm sorry. Like, first of
Yeah.
all, I grew up
I was-
around people that use meth. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, Dub, you've never been skinny in your life. I've never seen a fat meth head like that. I've never seen somebody who claims
Really?
to do all that meth, but they've never even been skinny in their life one time.
So
But-
you think if he was actually on meth, he would be a lot skinnier than what he is?
Exactly. And then this is what another thing, right? If I came out to a community, right, and I was in prison and then I was once hooked on meth like Dub claims he is, and if I told all of you guys, hey, I was in prison and before that I was hooked on meth for all kinds of years, and you guys all were like, no, we don't believe you, I would fucking be like, cool, like hell yeah. Like I can actually like cool, like I can be a new person in this community.
Yeah.
But with Dub, he thinks meth in prison is like a feather in the cap, like a badge of honor.
Yes, I know.
It blows me away. It's like, dude, how desperate are you to prove to strangers that you're this? Like, he lives and breathes for YouTube. If Dub put as much effort as he does into YouTube, he would be out of that trailer and he wouldn't be on YouTube. They would be so successful. And that's another thing. Natty doesn't love him. Big Natty doesn't love him. If Big Natty loved him, he would have a flip phone and no access to sugar.
Yeah, that's true.
The fact that he has YouTube, like, bro, if YouTube did to my life what it has done to Dub's life, my wife would have told me a long time ago, hey, you're getting off YouTube or we're divorcing.
Yeah.
So anyway.
There, I muted him. He was loud as fuck, whatever he got going on.
Is he live?
No, that was
the
Ghost.
other guy, yeah. Ghost?
Yeah, sorry, Ghost. I'm sure he'll catch on.
But yeah, dude, he's just he lies so much that he goes around in circles and circles and circles and we catch on, you know what I mean?
That's true.
You know, and he thinks that like he's just gonna go to trial and nothing bad. He's like, you can't go to prison over misdemeanor. Well, Dub, look what happened the last time you went to jail. You were crying in intake, begging 2 police officers to shoot you in the head. Suicide by cop's a good thing.
Right.
I wish you guys would just shoot me.
Yeah, he did say that. What an embarrassing thing to say.
Yeah, like, why are you acting? Yeah, you can't act tough. You don't. It's not gonna fly ever.
Well, if you've gone through prison too, like a little thing like that wouldn't even faze you at all.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. That's such a good point.
Well, yeah, like even let's say, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But he went to the max yard, but a misdemeanor had him bawling, begging 2 police officers to shoot him.
Shoot him. Yeah. Make that
unreal.
Unreal. I mean,
unreal,
he proved it like continuously proven, right? It's like with Prizzy, he was never a tough guy. Otherwise, he wouldn't be crying like that in the back of a cop car. Same thing as Wildtech. If he had all the welding experience that he claims, he would have never gotten fucking fired. He would still be an instructor today.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he got fired because they know, like, you can't fake it with welding, right? You can talk, but when it comes down time to do it, you just can't fake it.
Yep.
Yep.
And then the video where he's like, "Ha, in my new house."
Yeah, I
So
remember that.
I've already ran that video through AI. That was a camper. He was in a Coleman camper. It was that was a
No.
2019 Coleman camper. The same cabinets, the same. He was not in a house. He was in a little camper trailer. That he wasn't. Yeah,
Oh.
and he just lies about everything, dude. And even to this day, he says
Everything.
that he has multiple houses right now with hella land.
Yeah.
Why are you stuffing 5 kids in one room? You do
Yeah.
know that's a fire and safety hazard per Dillon, Montana fire and safety code.
Plus, dude, nobody wants to live like that, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody does. You only do that when you have to. It's like people that drive around the beater and be like, yeah, no, I do this to save money. It's like, no, you're broke as a joke. So you're driving around a beater.
Well, and this is why he brags about stuff that like high school kids do. Like he brags about his old Jetta. Like, dude, that's the type of car a fucking high schooler gets for their first car. I was on my fucking badass Jetta with fucking rims and shit. Like, dude, like, and then him trying to brag about him being this. Remember when he was reading his student? I think the most pathetic moment for him was when he was reading that story. He sounds like a third grader reading some fairy tale. Like the teacher said, go home and write an essay on on which superhero you want to be. And so Dub went live and he read about the high school the school paper did a picture in the front page story on me. I was the phenom of football. Yeah, right, dude. You weren't the phenom of a hot dog eating contest at the local fucking Dillon Carnival, pal. Anyway, I'm gonna eat salmon with no brown sugar. With the wife, we're gonna watch a movie and eat some food, and I'll keep listening for a little bit, bro. Thanks for letting me come up.
Yeah, of course, dude. Anytime.
Hope all is well, brother.
Yeah, just grinding away like we all do.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you later, brother.
Yep. Peace. Thank you. Dude, I don't know what happened to Flames. That's a good question. All right, guys, I'm going to end it.